Brad Holtkamp is with us. He is the CEO of, say the name of your company for me.
Cosentry.
Cosentry. And the news is that you guys are expanding into St. Louis.
Absolutely. We just, I'll back up a second on Cosentry, but Cosentry is focused on the data center services business.
What does that mean? That's Chinese to me.
I know, I'm going to tell you.
Oh, he's got a little attitude, this guy.
The data center services, what we offer for customers is we have 8 data centers in 4 markets. And when I talk about data center services, it's everything from actually allowing customers to basically house their IT infrastructure, their servers, their storage, their security devices, et cetera, network appliances in our data center.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really almost like real estate, where you're renting power space in our data center. This is kind of a simple solution for customers. We also will provide customers with those IT infrastructure components. So we're actually, as a service, you hear the overused term cloud.
Right.
So when you talk about cloud, we actually offer all those components as a service. So you can essentially, rent server storage, security devices, network appliances in our data center as well. So we provide it as a service versus the customer investing their own capital.
So a company that houses their own server and has to update that and deal with that, they just outsource it to you and you handle everything.
Exactly right. So it's the whole idea behind it is we want to be our customers' kind of trusted partner for the IT infrastructure components. Anything, we can manage it for them as well. So they can focus strategically on their core business, and we can handle all the mundane stuff around IT infrastructure.
Sure. Okay. So you guys were in Omaha and you bought some companies here in St. Louis. What happened?
Exactly. Yeah. So we're Cosentry. Prior to expanding into St. Louis, we're headquartered at Omaha, Nebraska. Mm-hmm. We expanded. We've been around for 14 years. Again, starting in Omaha, Nebraska. Then we expanded into Kansas City, Missouri, also into Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So we're focused on the Midwest. We're a leader in the Midwest, and we wanted to expand. We're expand beyond St. Louis as well. But we looked at, believe it or not, we actually did a very in-depth market study into 17 markets throughout the Midwest primarily. And St. Louis became our number one priority market to expand into.
And what made you
what was
choose
that
St.
reason?
Louis?
There's 2 big drivers behind it. The first was the business demographics for St. Louis are very attractive. We actually, out of all the markets we looked at, we thought there would be the highest demand. There's roughly a little over 6,000 businesses that are very kind of mid-sized businesses up to high-end, enterprise companies in the St. Louis market that are applicable to the services we sell. So we thought there would be the highest demand. There's also a very good diversity across the industries, industry diversity in St. Louis as well. So it's not we sell kind of horizontally across lots of different vertical markets. So that's very attractive. The second part of it was though. And this some of the power of Xilinx, the company we bought, what we learned about is St. Louis is really kind of a tech corridor within the Midwest. So as we grow, we're a technology company, obviously. Mm-hmm. So as we grow, expand, hire employees, it's very important to have a solid or strong technology foundation.
So from the outside looking in, you saw all these things that we're doing right. From the inside out, I'll tell you, people poo-poo all that stuff, saying, oh, that's just a bunch of hogwash. We're not a tech corridor. We're not a diverse business interest. But you, from the outside in, say that's our greatest strength.
Absolutely. It's and looking at the Midwest, it's definitely what we saw. St. Louis is probably the strongest from a tech corridor perspective, and then from a business demographics perspective. So we think it can become, obviously we're headquartered in Omaha. Omaha is our biggest market. Kansas City is a very big market for us, but we think St. Louis can become probably our biggest market.
Yeah. Jobs? You moving any jobs here? What about hiring people here? What's that story?
Good question. We actually the best news about it, this is more a merger for us versus acquisition. Even though we did obviously acquire the company we acquired, Xilinx. All the Xilinx employees have stayed on board, so we retained all the employees. The most important part here is that we're going to be investing and growing the business here. So we're investing in the sales and marketing engine, so we're hiring more salespeople. We're going to invest more in marketing into the market. And then also the foundation for, we didn't talk a lot about this. Xilinx, the company we acquired, they've been in business in St. Louis for 14 years, offering the same set of services we offer, but they're much stronger as far as managed services capability. So all that IT infrastructure we talked about, managing that for the customer. So we become an extension of our customers' IT infrastructure team or IT team. So they have a very strong capability there from a personnel perspective, the technology talent, the systems process. But anyway, so that's really now becoming the Cosentry platform.
Sure.
So we're going to be expanding that.
Not enough time here. It's really riveting stuff. But you could actually, it is. Could you sign up a company in Chicago and have that housed here in St. Louis?
Absolutely.
Right? It doesn't matter where the company is.
Exactly. So
Right.
exactly right. So you're McGraw. The whole idea is we're taking the services Xilinx offers and we're offering it to our customers in Kansas City and Omaha and Sioux Falls. We have customers, Xilinx, for example. We have customers in Chicago. We have customers on the coast.
And you're downtown. The office is going to stay downtown.
Great question. Yeah, we're the offices are downtown, 1111 Olive. We have a data center presence there, and we're continuing to expand in that building. We actually own that building, and we have a data center on one of the floors, our office on the other floor, and we'll be expanding as we sell out the rest of the current floor. We're expanding to that building.
Brad Holcamp, CEO of Cosentry. Is that how you say it?
Cosentry.
Cosentry. Website
Cosentry.com.
Cosentry.com. It's as simple as that.
Or Twitter @Cosentry.
Oh, yeah. And make sure you have a little Ted Drews when you're in town.
Yes.
Excellent.
All right, good. Brad Holcamp. Brad, thanks for coming in, and good luck. And if you need us, give us a holler.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
You got it.